American aircraft manufacturer Boeing currently sees its 787 delivery suspended at the publishing time. The Boeing 777X is in addition seeing delays regarding an entry into service, and another aircraft, the Airbus A350, is having some drama ongoing with Qatar Airways regarding surface issues. All of these aircraft are set to fly one day with Dubai-based Emirates. And as you can see, I've listed 3 different aircraft families. And of course, this is already more than the 2 families of aircraft that Emirates fly now, being the 777 and the Airbus A380. These 3 aircraft are Emirates' future, and I'm here for always some added diversity in their operations, if you will. However, that diversity is proving to be pretty complicated at the moment, thanks to multiple delays. Tim Clark, the Emirates president, has always been very vocal regarding delays for the aircraft, his thoughts on programs, communications, and a whole lot more, which I can definitely appreciate. I think it offers us another inside look into the corporate world, and an interesting angle on how delays can specifically impact the thinking of customers who are ultimately set to welcome in said aircraft. The Boeing 787 has always been a bit of a grey area with the continued delays, and Tim Clark has already voiced his displeasure with developments involving the larger 777X, which, as we know, was initially expected to arrive in the midway point of the 2020 calendar year. That, though, did not happen. Now, the Dubai-based carrier is exploring adding additional Airbus A350s to its network, as per Bloomberg. The airline is weighing up a couple of options, which does include adding those additional 350s through an order to its operations eventually in the future, or actually looking at speeding up deliveries for these very Airbus A350s as well. As of only May, which was 1 month ago, the carrier was actually expected to welcome in its very first A350 sometime in August of 2024, still being naturally 2 and a bit years away at the time of recording and publishing this video. Interestingly enough, on this specific timeline, it would be later than initially expected. As a result, 50 Airbus A350s would be joining the carrier's operations then later than first expected, with initially the type set to arrive a year prior in May of 2023. While not strictly related to Emirates, Tim Clark has openly expressed his lack of approval with the surface difficulties experienced by Qatar Airways on their own A350 aircraft, wanting the problem to be sorted before the Dubai-based airline welcomes in the aircraft themselves. Rightfully so, they don't want the aircraft that are going to be delivered to them to have the exact same problem, especially as you could argue that Doha and Dubai, with being in such close proximity to each other, have very similar climates and more, which may lead the aircraft with Emirates to be susceptible to having similar issues. Hence there, overall, lies a problem of requiring aircraft, which is an issue that the carrier wants to resolve. It means that while they need these units to be arriving sooner rather than later because of delays elsewhere, they can't necessarily do that when the said aircraft has an issue of its own. I think it's pretty safe to say that in the sense of wide-body aircraft recently, aircraft manufacturers have probably not been having the best time of it, with most wide-bodies plagued with some type of issue clouding them. If you have any thoughts on the situation at Emirates and believe they should be doing one thing or the other, you can let me know down below in the comments. Thanks very much for tuning in, and I will see you next time.